Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to make this card this morning. It's the little ladybug card that I had posted and something happened to my video, so I want to do it again for you. So this is a really fun card. If you can see down inside of it, these are the mechanisms that makes it a fun fold card. So it does lay down flat. You can put it in an envelope and send it off. So I'm going to show you the pieces that you need. You need pineapple punch, and this color is retiring, so if you want any of it, you should get it before it goes in the retiring list. It's just such a vibrant, bright yellow. So I'm going to put that to the side. Bring in my cutter and my scoring tool. I love these from Stampin' Up. We do have scoring blades on our trimmers, but sometimes I like to use these because you have them handy and you can burnish your paper. So you do need to cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then you score at 2 3/4. So, use a light hand because it does break it down if you score really hard. So you just want to fold it, and then you come in and you burnish it with your bone folder. So then this is going to be the valley, and what I mean by that, this is the valley, this is the mountain, so you want the valley on this piece. So I'm going to set that to the side. Our next piece that we're going to need is 4 1/2 by 2. So then this we're going to score on the ends at 1/2. And then in the center at 2 1/4. So this one, you're going to score on the ends because this is what's going to attach to your card base. Score these up. And this one, you want to be the mountain. So this is your mountain. Give it a quick little score, or quick little burnish. I'm going to set this to the side because the other pieces really don't need me to show you how to cut them. This is the next piece that you're going to need. It's a 6 1/2 by 1 inch piece, and you score on the ends at 1/2. And then you put your score-in tape on the ends because this is going to attach. So let's get our pieces moved over here. You're going to need this piece, and it's from the Heart Designer Series paper. It was really pretty. It was for Valentine's, but you can use it for so many different things. You're going to cut this at 6 by 3/4, and this is going to go right on top of this piece. So here are our pieces. So I thought I had a piece, but I don't. But your scoring tape, you just want to take it and you want to put it on the edges, and it does just tears really nicely. That's what I like about it. You don't have to have your scissors out. So then if you burnish it really well, then it helps to get the covering off of the tape. So then you can just peel it off, and if you have a little extra overhang, just fold it back. So again, I just peel this, and what you want to do is you want to line it up. Keep your fingers underneath the tape so that it doesn't accidentally get attached. So line it up with your valley, pull it straight down, make sure that you have it straight before you let go of it, and just lay it down. Give it a burnish so that it holds really nicely. And there you are getting your shape. So again, with this piece, you want to burnish it on the ends. And I'm going to put this up on my blog, and I'll have all of the measurements that you need to make this card. this stamp set and die is retired, unfortunately. We were hoping that it would be in the annual catalog, but I don't know for sure. So I'm just going to attach this to the end. And you can see the shape forming right there. So here is your card base. Pretty cool, huh? And it sets up so nice. So I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to set this out of the way, and I'm going to bring in one that I have attached a couple of pieces to. I stamped the Hey Lady up here, and I colored this little ladybug and this flower. But I did want to show you how I colored the flower. And I just use, I do love my sponge daubers, and I used my sponge dauber for this. And the pineapple punch. You could use your blends if you wanted, but I just found I like how this colors. So I just did the center, and you swirl and you keep it nice and tight, and it gives you a really pretty color. So I'm going to put that to the side. Get rid of my ink. And then for the leaves, I just use the Granny Apple Green. And I like to use this side because it gives you more control over your color. So I just color that in. Fingers out of the way. Okay, just lay it down like this and give it a click. So if you want to add a little bit of extra, this is the dark. So just come back in, and where the lines are, just, give it a little bit of shadow. And then if you want to, you can lay that back down, give it a click. Went out the lines a little bit. So this is our color lifter. This is a newer one. So this will take up some color if you go out of the lines. So you just take it and go over where you have went out of the lines, and you want to take the color off. And you can see it lifting. It'll take just a little bit until it dries, till all the color comes off. But you notice there on the end where I went out of the line, it's already lifted it up. So you just keep going and wait for it to dry, and it will take that color up for you. See it disappearing. The color lifter, I highly recommend it if you have the blends. Isn't that pretty sweet? Took that color right off of there where I went out of the lines. I like it. So if you need these, let me know. We can get them for you. Put these back in, get them out of the way. And I do want to show you the ladybug. I colored her with a smoky slate, and I like to come in, these are really tight, and color the lines first. To darken it up a little bit, and then I also color her face. Try not to get it too dark. And if her face is too dark, get your color lifter back out. Oh, that's my old one. Sorry. Get this one. So take a little bit of color off of her face, because you don't want it as dark as her body. So just try to use the side so that it doesn't get broken. This one I notice, maybe it got a little abused. They do go to class with me. But just lay them straight down, slide it in until you hear it click. So I did the lines. Don't forget to do her little hands and her feet. Then I'm going to put this cap back on this side, and this is the blending side. It has the bigger tip on it. So I just come in, and it is nice for coloring large areas. So then, of course, come back in with your color lifter. You want to lift some of the color away in places, so it looks like it has some shadows. So just come back in with a little bit of the color. Until you're happy with it. And you can add color back in if you want to. Go right back over it. So for her wings, I used the light poppy and dark poppy, but I think I'm just going to use the dark poppy right now and just color her for you. And like I said, if you get it too dark and you want it lighter, just come in with your color lifter. Lift a little bit of the color back off of it. It's really a nice tool to add to your coloring. There you go. Right, so another thing I want to show you are these mini wobblers. And these are really fun. They add some dimension to your ladybug. It looks like she's flying. I'll show you on this one. So right here you can see, so it looks like she's flying. So I left like the flowers and stuff pretty loose because I like the movement on them. This ladybug here, she's pretty. I did glue her down and maybe put a piece of tape on the back of it to hold her really well. As the flower in the front, I put a piece of tape along the bottom just to hold it really well. So I do have this one right here I had started on, so you can see I added a flower and this ladybug. And then for these wobblers, you just peel the tape that's on here. And it's pretty sturdy. And I just turn it over, put it to the back of the ladybug. And then you want to peel this side as well. So then you just come in wherever you want to add her. Just make sure you don't go outside of the card because you want it to fit in your envelope. And it looks like she's flying over to land on this flower. I like that. So here's the flower that I colored. And I just take some glue and put on the flower bottom. It doesn't take a whole lot. And then just decide where you want it to be. You don't want to cover up your hey lady. You don't want to go outside of your card. So it really should be right there. So if you lay it flat, you can tell where you're putting it. Then you can come back in with this cute little ladybug. You can pop her up on dimensionals if you want to give her a little extra lift. So just put one on, get rid of this. And then you can just put her on this flower. Okay. Isn't it cute? I think it really turned out nice. Then I'm not going to add a sentiment to this one because I'm not sure what I want to put on it right now. The other ones I did happy birthday, but you can stamp anything on these. And this is from the rectangle stitch dies. Really pretty. So all my videos are going to be loaded on my blog, www.donna-stamps.blogspot.com. And this is my stamping store. If you want to order anything, it's www.donnakaufman.stampinup.net. And my hostess code is F7XT4TQR. And that's always on my blog as well to the right-hand side. So if you need anything, give me a text, leave me a comment. When you go in and look at my videos, leave me a like. Thank you. Bye.